with that, right, I'm moving on to the next question. A containerized application works correctly on developer laptop. Okay, there is a containerized application, works perfectly on the developer laptop. After deployment to production, user cannot access the application even through the container is running. So once locally running, he pushed it to production. After pushing it to production, right, the container application, right, user cannot access. Okay. Docker inspection confirms the application is listening to port 8080 inside the container. See, there's a Docker CLI, a developer tested in the local laptop, which is working. So he moved it to production. So this is the container runtime. Here you can see Docker container is created and we can see port is 8080 is listening. Okay. But still the user, right, from the public, they are not able to access your application. That is the problem. So they are given 4 options. They are asking us to identify what could be the issue. The container image was built using a multi-stage Docker file. That is option A. Option B is going to be the required host to container port mapping was not configured during the container setup. Option C, Docker volume were not attached to the container. Option D, the container is using the bridge network driver. Okay. Out of 4, you need to identify the right answer. You have a 5 seconds now. Yes, now we can see the answer. The required host to container port mapping was not configured during the container setup. Actually, when you are exposing your application with the 8080, you have to do the host to container port mapping. Okay, when you are creating a container, there will be a command called -p 8080:80 or something like that. So we need to make sure our local host to container port also to be specified. Otherwise, right, 8080 is listening inside the container, but from the outside, right, you will not be able to do it. The command for doing this, while you are creating Docker run, along with that, you need to use -p and host to container port, you need to specify 8080:80, something like that. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you for watching this video. To get more quiz and more interesting interview scenario like that, please do, subscribe and follow my Instagram page. Okay. Thank you all.